Come take a tour of a 2016 Dutchmen Kodiak 300 BHSL. It's a double axle triple slide travel trailer that weighs 8,900 pounds and has sleeping capabilities for up to 10 people. Let's go take a look. Well, hello and welcome back to another RV walkthrough. As always, my name's Taylor Quayle. We're here at Podata RV Center in Tucson, Arizona, and we're going to look at this 2016 Dutchmen Kodiak 300 BHSL. It's just under 37 foot, 8,900 pounds loaded. It's got 3 slides and a whole lot of sleeping capability. So let's give it a full exterior look, then we'll jump inside and see what that has to offer. First up, of course, we got storage, but there is an electric tongue jack. Turn that on, retract, expand. 2 propane tanks, single battery, all up front, diamond plating up front too. The worst part about this coach, the absolute biggest imperfection it has, is we took it in and it has a little bit of D-lam on it. The front cap probably had a small leak in it, as a lot of these travel trailers do. So you got a little bit of that, but the rest of it is absolutely gorgeous. So massive, huge pass-through storage up front. Will go both ways. We got stab jacks down below. There should be 4 of those total. Got 1 slide on the passenger side, exterior speakers, frameless windows. Your tires down here are 225/75 R15s, and the day code is 2023 right there. So they're pretty much about a year old, not even a year old yet. Furnace right there should be about a 20,000 BTU output. Your awning is pretty much out all the way. It is an electric awning, and as you can see, we got this other trailer right here, but you can see the little flap hanging down, so it goes out maybe another couple inches. In the back here, we got ourselves an outdoor kitchen. Let that open up on its own. A little aggressive. Multiple cabinets, a nice big fridge. It's a pretty big little outdoor fridge in here. Little baby sink. And then, of course, like I said, you have an area right here to put a grill, storage up there, and then finally, one last drawer right there. Pretty decent little outdoor kitchen and absolutely usable. So very nice there. Right behind that is a whole bunk room. It's a rear bunk model, bunk house slide BHSL should be what that stands for. In the rear, we got an area for a spare tire. That usually does add on to the length. This guy is, I think, 36 feet 9 inches overall, so it may actually include that. Potable water right there, 6-gallon water heater. Then we got a 50 amp power cord. It is only a single AC. It's been upgraded to a 15,000 BTU unit, but one of the other options was getting it prepped for a second AC unit, and 50 amp power cord was one of those options. As you can see here on the driver's side, I'm trying to avoid the sun because it's bright out here. We got 2 slide outs. This is a bunkhouse room. That is kind of your main living area room. As you can see, there is obviously a couple tires over here, the same style tires. And there's not much going on with the slides. You can't get to much, but from here you can kind of see dump station, gray black pole. And you can see how big this slide is. It's a 3-foot deep slide. Houses a booth, dinette, and a couch. Water connections, cable connections. Overall, I mean, the exterior doesn't look bad. A couple of the decals are starting to crack. They're not necessarily fading, but they are kind of cracking, like, as you can see there. They're a little splintered. I mean, you know, we're coming up on, God, 8 model years old already for this trailer. Looks pretty good. But it has seen some sun. I'm surprised these sides aren't in worse conditions because your actual weight tag is pretty jacked up. But if you can see, 8,900 pounds right there. Cargo carrying capacity 1,360 is what that tag actually says. So 7,600 roughly dry. Get out of that sun. But that is the exterior. Now I'm gonna shut everything really quick because I know we're gonna come outside later and check it out with the slides closed. Let me go get that. I'll be right back. I forgot to mention it, but these compartment doors are slam latch compartment doors, so you can literally let them just fall and slam into place, and it works out well. All right, we got both those compartment doors shut, the outdoor kitchen shut, and of course the awning in. Let's go check out the interior. Like I said, 300 BHSL model, which seems like kind of a morphodite because their brochure shows a 303, a 299, and a 320, and they're all pretty similar to this floor plan. I think the closest one it is closest to a 299. I have a little printout, we'll check that in a second, but let's keep giving this thing a quick little tour. So we're gonna actually start up front. We're in the main galley area, entry doors right there, all your controls right there. This is the slide out, the 3-foot deep one, couch, dinette. Nice little TV right there. 2 doors, one to the bedroom, one to the bathroom. The bathroom is a kind of corner angular shower with a corner toilet that is china. You have a decent sized little vanity with some storage and a medicine cabinet. The corner shower does have a skylight. It's a 1-piece fiberglass with a pan. There is 2 purple spots in here. Every time I've brought customers in here, and we're thinking it potentially is hair dye, but who knows? It's hard to get off, I'll be honest. So a little bit of overhead storage in the queen bedroom up front. There is 2 wardrobes, one there, and there is, oh, you might be able to see a little bit, very minimal amount of storage down there. Try to get you a better look, but it's kind of hard holding the camera. So there's 1 wardrobe, same exact thing on the other side. Up above, your storage should be all connected down. All right, so it's a Jack and Jill style bathroom, so you can walk in that way, or you can go through this door, which takes you back out to the galley area. And right before that, we do have a little bit of storage right here. They call this like more of a linen closet than anything, but it is better than nothing. There's the front. I love the galley of this thing. It's got such a unique looking kitchen. You have the islands here, which the only complaint with islands is when they're closed up, they're very hard to access, and that's never been more apparent than this model right here. So like I said, your slide houses the boot dinette that can sleep 2 people. This little couch doesn't look like it'd be a sleeper, but it is. It's one of those that you lift up the bottom, pull it out. It's got some legs, kind of a tri-fold, remove those cushions. So 2, 4, 6 up front in the bedroom. Where are the other 4 gonna sleep? Well, that's actually back in the rear bunk room, and we will get to that by the end of this walkthrough. So this island does house a sink, and it does have a corner little storage, and this storage was heavily used, or we didn't clean it because my guys didn't know to clean it. Kind of a hidden little storage there. Solid surface countertops throughout. It is a dual bay sink, even though it kind of looks like it'd be a farmhouse style with an extension on the faucet, and some storage and power. Pantry is directly to the left of that. You have 4 cabinets over here, and as you can see, they're all about the same depth and size. And then the slide goes from this corner all the way down under that light right to there. Houses the fridge, stovetop, and oven. And you got a decent amount of counter space, good area for small appliances, a hood, storage, a microwave, not a convection because there is the 3-burner stovetop with the oven. You got a decent amount of storage in here also. Oh, it's a nice big deep one. And then standard 2-door fridge, Norcold 3-way fridge and freezer. And then last but not least, we got 1 more storage right there. All right, now the bread and butter of this unit, all the way in the back, we have a door that leads us into the rear bunk room. It's kind of dark in here. They replaced a lot of the main lights with blue lights, so it is kind of hard to show, but hopefully my camera works decently in low light. It does have a booth. Some of the other models have a couch here. This one is the booth one. That's why I think it's that $299. This overhead bunk, which is a 150-pound capacity, can lift up and store in the place like that. If you only want to use a dinette for kids eating, or if you actually need the extra sleeping area, you can get that. Now this room is awesome because it has a whole bunch of storage, area to put a TV, this other overhead bunk, which they say 2 kids can sleep on, and I could agree with that. So there is the other, potentially up to 5 people. You could put 2 kids there. They always say 2 on the dinette, which is funny. Obviously 150, that's a single sleeper. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 potentially? You tell me. So that's your quick walkthrough. There's that little bunk room. Last but not least, I want to show you my printouts before we get to the slide room. We are selling this guy for $22,000, 36 feet, 11 inches, 8,900 pounds. Now the model, I'm sorry, it was a 303 BHSL is the closest thing I could find to this unit. That one actually had the bunk room down there. And then some of the specs, are highlighted. It's a 303 BHSL, but everything pretty much matches from my understanding. All right, so last but not least, we got to put the slides in. So we got one slide back here to put in. We got a secondary slide right here to put in. And then of course the third one in the kitchen. So let's see how much space this trailer has when everything is closed up. Let's see, I'll just stand right here where the slide controls are to give you an idea. I'll be right back. All right guys, I'm in the same exact position I was when I let you go before I put them in. This is my one complaint with islands and a whole bunch of slides and travel trailers. Your kitchen slide completely in. No, I mean, unless you're real skinny, ain't no access to the back there. The 3-foot deep slide, which houses the dinette and the couch, completely in. Unless you're jumping across the table, you're not getting anywhere near the back area. You want to go to the bathroom? Well, that's too bad, because this door opens outward, so we can't do that. And you want to get to the bunk room? Yeah, sure, just saw a hole right there and you got the door. Oh wait, there's another slide in the bunk room, so that thing's completely closed up. Let me open this big slide and show you the bunk room. All right, so when you open that 3-foot deep slide, it actually gives you a very usable space, even closed up. Bathroom, bedroom, fully accessible. Kitchen, you can get to the island from behind, use that. You can get to the freezer, nothing really else unless you got long arms, maybe reach over for that microwave. The bunk room, I didn't put the slide out in here, so this is what you get when the slide's in. It's just a slide wall. So no access really to anything in this trailer unless you have a couple of the slides open. All right, slide is back into position. Let's head outside and see how it looks while we're traveling. If I can get outside, my gosh. All right. So, only slide on this side is right there for the kitchen. That's kind of an idea on the passenger side how it would look while you're towing. Now, continuing to avoid the sun, let's try to look at the driver's side. Yeah, both those slides near the rear, the big 3-foot deep slide, and then your bunk room slide. Now, like I said, this is for sale in Tucson, Arizona at Podata RV Center for the grand total price of $22,000 plus fees. My name's Taylor Quill. I'll put all my contact info on the screen. If you have any questions, you're more than willing to reach out. I'll put my email on there and my cell phone number so you can text me. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. If you have any suggestions, let me know what I could do to make my videos better. I appreciate all the feedback, but thank you so much for viewing, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a great day.